This drinking that drink, some we believe. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. Whoa. She's a slow sipper.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Baltimore Orioles. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. It gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. In there at the knees for a strike. Harris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss and a slider.
0-2.
Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. Another throw over, and he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Matt Olson up to the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First pitch, not close. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Runner on the move. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Puts it away for the out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
In the dirt. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Off the mark there, and the count now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Over to first, and he's saved. Now 3-0.
Rio.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Strike 1.
1 strike.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one ripped. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a foul out of play.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch. Even though,
oh, he can't bring it in. Now second and third and nobody out.
Just one of those at bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. Golden opportunity right here. That one almost got him. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Mullins on third. Rutschman stands at second. No outs. That's in there. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Full count.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Infield comes in now. Going
That's
one.
a strike. 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
On the ground, out to short. To the plate, safe! On the board first, it's 1-0.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
On the ground, right side. 1 and second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. And the batter now, Austin Riley. On the ground, right side. And he's out on the tag. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Swings and chases a low one there.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now the count is even.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're level. It's 1-1. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
1 out. Bases empty.
That's foul.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Profar climbs in on that left side. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Allen leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt, blocked. That's out number 2. The throw in. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
There's a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Rodriguez throws to first, and he's back in safely. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Caught in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the 3rd time a charm, Booth?
I don't know. They certainly hope so, but goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether.
See, there's this name that I met on the train, and I never complain, but I sure dig my game.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Acuna makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pickoff move to first.
Yep,
Kerstead back in on a dive. And the batter now, Jackson Holiday. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Throw to first. Kerstead back on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out at second. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
The center fielder, Michael
Rodriguez back to work. And that's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Foul ball there. And it's even up to Ozuna. Swings through that.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 gone here. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings through that one.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And there's a ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Now move to first. Harris dives back in safely. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2. Harris, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. It's off the top of the wall.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Fought off foul. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third here. 1 away. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two on, 1 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Westberg. He's in there. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Acuna runs. And that one wrapped foul. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
The throw. Tag. And he's out. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 1-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-2. So the batting order turns over. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now, Adley Rutschman. That one missed.
1-0.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swung on, belted. Harris racing after it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. In the dirt, but kept close.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. Moved to second. Rutschman back in on a dive. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Wastes no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here comes Austin Riley. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Holliday makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So here's Murphy now. He's already homered here in this one.
Murphy.
And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nick Allen.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Colton Cowser. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yep.
Holiday now at the plate as he swings
No ball.
through strike 1.
Strike.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now, Jurickson. In Profar.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 65.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Harris, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Braves down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Holiday whips it to first, and that's an out. Here's Marcelo Zuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Holiday on to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, digging in, Cedric Mullins.
They said, told you so, but I told you, yo, you could.
Now pitching number 49. Aaron.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Got him swinging, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one sliced foul. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris tracks it down for the out. All set for the top of the 6th. Here is Matt Olson. Soto back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He circles the bases, and we're starting over. It's 3-3.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Foul.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1 ball,
Oh, you just got to
1
delete
strike.
it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
He's got it, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. And that squirts through. Here is Austin Riley.
Andrew gets rid.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
That's too low. And the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No, outside.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. At the plate, Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this game. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's a
That
ball.
one at 95, missed up top, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar has a beat on it. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. And that is out of play. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next
Ball.
offering is outside. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Ball 1 there. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second.
He was all over that one. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Jammed him pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
And yes, he did. He went around. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That one not close. And that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
That one back. Gone into the flag cord. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they take the lead. It's 6-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first offering is not close. That one is upstairs. Aiken. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Mullins makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Hitting for Norwood, number 6, Mountcastle.
The other way, makes the grab, 1 down. And now, Heston Kjerstad. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Bummer deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Orioles trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Olsen makes the grab for the 2nd out. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday.
Hitting for Norwood, number 3,
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back now at Oriole Park, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 78.
Foul ball.
Touchdown.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. O'Neill going back on it. Way back there and gone. Ozzie Albies with the insurance blast. And they add on. It's 7-3. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. And the batter now, Sean Murphy. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 1 for 3. On the ground, Henderson tosses to first, and the inning is over. Back here in Baltimore, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
In the air, out towards right center. Acuna after it. makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. First offering misses badly for ball one. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. Rutschman retired. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's ripped. Base hit. So the inning is still alive with Tyler O'Neill coming to the dish.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cage.
New pitcher on here, Hector Neris.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And no one can get there. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it.
1 at second. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
And that chance handled. Slings to first, and Olsen is set down. Bottom of the 9th, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 8-4. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Olsen makes the grab, one away. Laureano comes up to hit, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And a foul ball. Neris, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win.